Hey everybody, Robert here with more Revit training. Today we're in an Autodesk viewer looking at this precast building that we're going to create a structural model for and link it back and forth. So this hopefully won't take too long. But this is our model in 3D viewer. As you can see, we don't have a foundation or anything. This is just straight up model. So what we're going to create that. So here's our viewer, and then we're gonna just do a section view from the top so we can see what's going on here. So we'll do section here. I'm gonna do the Z plane, and I'm gonna just slide this down so we'll see what we got. So this is what we got. It's just open space here. We got some columns there. There's a building inside there, some offices. Yeah. So that's the model from Autodesk Viewer. Now, I'm going to bring this back up here. And then we'll go into our Revit model because this is done in Revit. The only way we will get this model. So I'm going to switch it out and go over to Revit now. So there's our model in Revit, architect's model of this building. So what we have here, we've got our first level, our second level, which is going to be the top of this little building inside, and then our roof. We've got steel up here, but I don't see it right now. And then the top of our footing down here below where we're going to do our foundation and our columns. So I'm going to go back to the 3D view. I'm going to close the inactive views, and then I'm going to shut this guy down because we're going to go across, and now we're going to create a structural model with this. Okay? So I'm going to shut this down. So you got to close this out. So I'm closing. Yeah, I guess we do. So now we want to go into our model over here where models are. I'm going to go new, and then here we're going to go with the structural imperial template, this one, and we'll say okay. Okay, so now this is our structural template, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and pull that architect's model into this model. I'm going to just link it in. So I'm going to go to my Insert tab. We want to link Revit. Okay, now I've got to find that file. Okay, should have did this earlier. See, where did I put it? I'll go to my desktop. Oh, it's in one of these. I think it's in here. Okay, sorry about this, folks. Bear with me a second here. There it is. And there's that architect's model. So I'm going to go open here, and we're going to go to internal origin to internal origin. And then I'm going to say open. Now we'll link that in, and I don't want to, okay, it linked it in a second level, but I would have really preferred to be on level 1. So let's just go to level 1 here. Okay, so this is our level 1. And let's look at this in our 3D view now. Let's have a look. Okay, so what happened here, we've got all this structural stuff in here from the architect's model. We really don't need it because we're going to add structural stuff in here ourselves. So for now, I'm going to leave it there, but I'm going to get rid of it over in the architect's model when I get a chance. But for right now, we're going to stay in this file. So we've got our architect's model linked in here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this to shaded view. Okay, so there's our floor. All this is on the architect side. So basically what we want to do now, we want to copy over the levels and grids from the architect's model. We can use those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to level 1. I'm going to go to my elevation view. Let's go to our, let's do our south elevation. Better yet, let's do our east. And now what we got an issue here now is that you can see our section marks are all off. So we need to fix these. This is all very important when you set up a model. Let me just pull this one over here. You get that one there and there. Uh-oh. So now we've got our elevation markers in a good spot. And then what we want to do from this point on here, well, we still have this link. I'm going to do a WT, tile these views, and I'm going to ZA zoom off. So this is what we're working with here. Now, in this view, I'm going to tab this view to the top. I want this to be our live view. So this, in this view, we see I've got our walls and our floors, but it's just not quite right. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to do go into my properties dialog box, and then here where it says discipline, I'm going to change this to coordination so I can see everything. Okay, so there's our walls and everything. But what I like to do now, sorry about that, folks. I want to go and I want to bring across my levels and grids. That's all I need for right now. So I'm going to go into east elevation. Well, let's do it in 3D view. We can do it here as well. So I'm just going to link this guy here. I'm going to select it and I'm going to go to collaborate. I want to copy monitor. I want to copy this stuff here, and I'm going to use the link. And I'm going to select this link here, and then I'm going to hit copy. And here's going to allow me to do multiple. So I'm going to grab everything, and I'm going to do a crossing, just make sure I get everything here. Okay. And I'm going to do my filter. And all I want to do is levels. Do I see grids here? I didn't get any grids. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to cancel out of that. I need another view so I can pick up the grids. So that's east. Let's look at south here. Yeah, that's a good one. So in the south elevation with coordination all, which we don't really need. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to select everything here, crossing, and copy monitor. Okay, now I want to filter. Now here, I want to dismiss all of these. I don't want floors, I want grids, I want levels. I don't need lighting devices, lighting fixtures, plumbing fixtures. We don't need columns or walls either. I'm going to apply. Okay. Then here I'm going to hit finish here. Just copying everything across. And then I'm going to stop monitoring. I probably could have let it monitor further. Okay, so now we have our grid. So if I go to level 1 now, there we have our grids in the model, in our model. So we want these grids, and some of this other stuff we can probably keep or we can remove, but for now we're going to keep everything intact so we'll know where it is as far as the walls and floors and everything. Okay. So now we want to click finish here since we know we got what we need. Then I want to go into my elevation view, my east. And now here we've got our top of footing is going to be 3 feet below. Then our level 1 is going to be at 0. So that's good. They'll take that one and our roof will be here. Okay. So I think we got everything copied across pretty good. Now, what I'm going to do is just bring that there. So we have our levels. And then I'm going to go here and I want to go down to my top of footing. So we don't have that right now, as you can see. There's no top of footing here. Go window tile again, ZA. Okay, so we're going to go here and get our top of footing level here. So we don't see it in our project browser. Okay, that is because we have to create that level in here. So this is how that's done. So you go to your view tab and you go to plan views And then we're going to look at structural plans, and there's our top of footing. So I'm going to say okay, and there's our top of footing. That's where we're going to place our foundation and everything. So now, really what we can do, we do still need our link model. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to tab this guy. I hope I'm not confusing anybody with all these views. I probably am. Sorry. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to tab them. And I want to start out with my top of footing. This is going to be our top of footing. So now what I want to do, I want to get rid of this. Okay, I don't see my grids in this view. So let's see level 1. Okay, they're in this view. So, but this is how you basically bring it over and get things started. So here's my 3D view again of the linked architects model. So that's a lot of cleanup to do. I'm going to get it done and pick this up a little bit later. So, and then as far as this linked model, I want to shut it off just for a minute and see what we're working with here. Unload. Okay. Okay. So this is our structural model. We have our grids and everything. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to start placing, turn that back on. Okay, so we're on our top of footing level. And I probably should have brought that in grid view, so but that's okay. Level 1. So what I'm gonna do is just I'm gonna tab these guys. I'm gonna go into my elevation view. See if I can do this right quick. And drop these down. This will work. I think it does. Pull that right down to there, and hopefully they'll show up on that lower level. If they don't, well, I'll have to come back and do that later. Top of footing. There we go. So that's just propagating them into the view. So we're going to do that other one the same way. Go back into the east elevation here. And I'm going to, did I copy that one in? Probably didn't. But anyway, this is how we set up our model. And we're going to continue on. I'll go to peek at this model again. So here we got our thing started. So we got our structural model started. Now I'm going to go in and for the next video, start on our top of footing. So basically here we can just go here. And actually I want to use the same wall. They got a little issue over here, but we can fix that. So I'm going to go to my structure tab on the structural wall. And then I want to go depth. We're on the top of footing. Yeah, let's go to height. We're going to go to height, and the height we want to go up to is level 1. So I'm going to just go and draw this wall. We got an 8-inch generic wall. We can go at that for now. But that wall's going to be a lot bigger than that. Let's go to 12-inch. Yeah, let's go to 12-inch wall for now. And just go right here on this grid line and take this on here. There. I could have just copied these guys in here, which might have been easier. Let's do a pick line here. We can make this easier. Pick line. I'll pick this grid line here. Got a wall there already, sorry. Pick this one here. I'm going to undo this. And let's close it in view. And I want to bring a 3D view up so I can see what text going on here. Okay, so here we go here now. Now let's tile this. Sorry guys, taking so long with this. I'll wrap this up in a minute. But what we'll do now is fix this wall here. I'm gonna at least get the top of footing in here. So I'm gonna delete that out. Okay, what's going on here? Modify. Okay. So anyway, guys, I just want to show you how to get this thing started. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and put the top of footing on here, the foundation wall, get that going on. So hey guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Helps me make videos like this. So this is only going to be a two-parter. We got the model linked in. We got our loads and grids copied over. And then we're going to do the foundation and the frame. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. Be safe.